Hey everyone, today I'm going to tie a fly for you called the BTO, or the Big Trout Only Nymph. This fly is becoming very popular up in Maine. I like to use it for still water brook trout. I guess you could use it in moving water as well. It's a good nymph pattern. It's a big nymph pattern. This fly requires 3 materials. You need a size 6, 6X long streamer hook. Today I'm going to use the Daiichi 2340. It requires a size 3 peacock green Danville's rayon chenille. This chenille you can buy from Alvin Terrio up at Terrio's Fly Shop in Stacyville, Maine. The last thing is a black thread of your choice. Today I'm going to use a uni thread in a 6/0. I already have some wound onto my Nor-Vise automatic bobbin. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and clamp in a hook into my Nor-Vise. This vise makes it very easy. I really believe the slogan, better flies faster. You can really crank these out, and you should really have some of these in your box if you're going to go to Maine for brookies. So, I like to get my thread started, wrap down a few times, and trim off my waist. From here, I like to wrap a thread base all the way down the hook. As you can see, it's very quick. I go all the way down. I'm not sure if the original pattern called for a thread base all the way down. Then I bring it back to about a 1/16 of an inch from the eye. From here, I like to go ahead and grab and start my chenille. And with my chenille, I like to peel off just a few of the fibers to expose the core. Once I've got the core exposed, I go ahead and grab it with my thread and get things started. If you've got a little bit too much of that core sticking out, go ahead and trim those threads off. Then I like to throw in a 1/2 hitch. Throw in a 1/2 hitch and then slide my thread and bobbin out of the way, set it on the thread post, and then start your wraps. Keep your wraps tight and keep them close together all the way to the back of the hook. Once you're at the back of the hook, the recipe calls for the wraps to go just slightly into the bend. So I go into the bend and then I start my return wraps. Once my return wraps are on the flat of the hook again, I like to run them right back, same way you did it before. Nice, tight, uniform, close wraps. Bring it all the way up to the eye. Once I am back at the eye, I go ahead and grab my bobbin, bring it underneath, and go ahead and catch that chenille. I give that 2 or 3 wraps underneath, and then I pull my chenille out of the way and give it 2 or 3 wraps in the front as well. Once I'm certain that that's secured, I go ahead and hold my thread out of the way, reach in with my scissors, and trim off my chenille. Then what I like to do is I like to push that chenille back, pull off those little fuzzies, push it back, and then start my head. Give it 3, 4, 5 wraps. Grab my whip finisher. With my whip finisher, I come in 1, 2, 3. Pull it off. And I like to do a double whip. If you want to use head cement to finish off this fly, by all means use head cement. I've had great success without using it and using that double whip finish. Very durable fly. As you can see, very simple to tie. The last thing I like to do is I like to come in with my thumbnail and I like to rough up that chenille, get it all standing up straight and bunched up, and there you have it. If you are going to Maine, you should really have a dozen of these in your box, especially if you're going to fly fish on ponds in the still water. Like I said earlier, fish it deep, fish it slow. Good luck. Great fly to have in your box. Thanks for watching.